Well, that was a tune called the Jolly Vagabond. And I'm streaming this live because I've got a house full of grandchildren at the moment, and it's very difficult to try and make videos because shortly they'll all come bouncing in and they'll take over this studio, which I don't mind, but it means I can't get much time on to make videos. However, I thought I would just do this as a live stream to keep life simple. The Jolly Vagabond, it's one of my favourite tunes. I wrote this one last year, and it sort of was written in the same sort of style as the Jolly Beggarman, which you probably have heard. And I just thought I'd work my way through this tune just to give you a few guidelines. So it kicks off. As you can see, I've put the notation and the tab on the screen so you can see that at the same time. Kicks off, it's in the key of G, kicks off on the D string, and then we repeat the same thing. Now the B section, I'm just going to work through that. Just a couple of things to check on here. There we go. That's better. You can see more clearly. The B section, it's interesting. It goes from on the A string with the first finger, and this bit's interesting. And it repeats. The bit I like about that is where we do a run. That bit, I love that sort of pushing the bow upwards on the A string. And the other part I like is there's a unison note on the E string. What I mean by that is I play the note D with my ring finger on the A string, and I slide it up to an E, whilst also playing the open E. It just makes that top end of the tune just rings out, gives it a little bit more emphasis. So I'll play from the beginning again, go right through the A section twice. That's the first two staves that you can see on the screen, and then I'll play through the B section twice, not too quickly. So if you want to learn this tune, this might be a helpful guide. I put the occasional grace note in from time to time. My grace notes are very simple. I don't put rolls. By a roll, I mean where you go above the note and then below the note. I tend to just put flicks in. Sometimes I'll put a flick on if I've got my middle finger down on, say, the F sharp on the D string. Sometimes I'll just flick on the note above. It's very easy to do and it sounds quite effective, particularly if you're finding rolls, that sort of thing, quite difficult to do initially. I think rolls sound really good when a player is up to speed, but whilst you're learning, sometimes it's as well just to do a flick. Now, the other thing is, you notice I'm pushing the tempo out with my bowing. Okay, now I'm not playing, I'm probably on some occasions playing more than one note with a bow stroke, and on other occasions I'm playing individual bow strokes for individual notes. There's no hard and fast rule for me anyway with that one. It's just how I interpret each tune. And with this one, I don't think about it. I just play as many notes as I feel is appropriate for each bow stroke to give me the rhythm. That's the point. And also I add slides to make life a little bit more interesting. So there's a few embellishments that you can add to a tune like this to make it sound more interesting for the listener. And as I say, this is one of my favourite tunes. I wrote this one last year in response to the tune The Jolly Beggar Man, which I love. I wanted to get the same rhythm into the tune as The Jolly Beggar Man. And of course, this is a different melody, but it has the same kind of feel to it. So hence, that's why I called it The Jolly Vagabond. So there you go, that's this tune. I'll play it through now. I'll go slowly now. I'll play it completely and then I'll pick up a bit of tempo. Whoa! So that's the tune played at a relatively comfortable pace. Now I'll pick up the pace. I think that's why I made that mistake earlier, because I'm not used to playing so slowly. That's my excuse and I'm sticking by it. And And that's the disadvantage of playing live, of course, but I love playing live, so, you know, what mistakes and all. Right, so here we go. This is the more up-tempo version. The Jolly Vagabond. I hope this has been interesting, useful. I can't see any comments at the moment. Unfortunately, I can't read any comments, so I hope if there might be one or two people watching, but if not, this video will stay on YouTube forever to haunt me, no doubt, and give you a flavour of what that tune is all about. I'll try and do a bit more of this now, because getting studio time is quite difficult when there's lots of little tiny tots running about. But hey, that's the next generation coming along, so that's great. But they'll take over this place completely. The keyboards and everything will be, I won't get a look in. So I thought I'd quickly do a stream on this tune just to let you know that I'm still making videos, still enjoying making videos. And hopefully this will be just some fun for you. And I've tried to get the tab in there as well, so people who aren't familiar with reading music, who don't perhaps want to do that, they can at least work the tune out from the tab as you see on the screen. Okay, well, I can't see if there's any comments, so I do apologise if there are people watching, but all I can do is say have a great day, enjoy your fiddle playing. I'll see you quite soon because I like this kind of setup. I love playing live and this feels like playing live. So I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye now.